What's going on, everybody? So today's an exciting day. I finally got the phone call that one of the parts that I'd ordered for the truck is in, and I'm going to go get it. I got about an hour drive, and I'll take you along with me, and you can see what it's going to be. Pretty excited about it. We just got done with 3 days of torrential rain, about 16 inches of rain where we're at, which for us is huge here in California. So my truck's soaking wet right now, and yeah, here we go. All right, I'm here. All right, last time you're gonna see the truck like this. So here's where we're at. We are at the Seashells, getting the RSI Evo SmartCap put on the Tundra right now. We've got it in the back. I'm not able to go back there and film for insurance purposes, but yeah, I got to see a bit of a trial fit on it. Looks awesome. So that's coming. First impressions, and honestly, I haven't even looked over it yet. Thing is very solid from what I can tell. Visibility in the back, it does reduce the visibility in the rear view mirror a little bit, but I can still tell what's going on. I don't have a lot of experience with truck caps or camper shells anyway, so this is fairly new experience for me. But so far, first impressions, I really like it. I'm gonna do a full review here in a second. I've got to find a good place to pull off the road and do it. I didn't want to do it at the shop that put it on because there was a ton of traffic right there, and it would have been really annoying to listen to all those cars going around. So, RSI SmartCap Evo, they're out of Africa. All right, we're finally at a place where I can do a little review on this camper shell, or truck cap as they call it. So this is it. This is the RSI SmartCap Evo on the 2021 Toyota Tundra CrewMax. I'm going to do a walk around here so you can see what it looks like. I think it looks really good with this gray color, personally. But this is what it looks like. And we'll do a little show and tell on it. So these things are not the easiest to get right now. I had a bit of a wait on this one, and I got the call a couple days ago that it was in and ready to be put on. I bought it from a shop in Grover Beach, California. They were able to get me one the quickest, and they only charged $145 to put the thing on. So out the door total cost for this, which I think is absurdly high, but you got to pay for what you want, I guess. It was $4,334.44. So definitely expensive for a truck cap or a camper shell, whatever you call it. Some things I really like about this. This is made out of stainless steel. It's not fiberglass, and it is powder coated black. It's got a 3-year warranty on it. Up on the top here, you can see it's got these rails. For the first time ever, the Tundra has a scoop that works. So this is a positive pressure scoop. And what that does is provides positive pressure inside the bed there to try to keep the dirt, moisture, and anything else out of the bed of your truck. It does have locking latches, 2 of them, one on each side. If you push them, they pop out, and then this thing raises up. Inside, ooh, that's a bad echo. This is what it looks like inside. One thing I really like on it, you have this window here, so you can still utilize the light for the bed of your truck. You can still see what's going on in the back here. So all 3 sides of the truck lift up. All right, so you have access all the way around the truck. You have a little tiny window here. Now you pinch these together, slide it back. It's got some locking sections on it, so if you don't want it open all the way, you can adjust how you want it open. Each of the side windows also open up like that. One question I've seen multiple times on this thing is, can you open it from the inside? I don't think so, but let's find out. So I want to shut it, latch it. Let's see. Does not appear that you can unlatch it from the inside. Having said that, you can probably rig something up to close it like it is right now, and from the inside just push it out when you're ready to open it. There's a bit of a lip right here that you could probably pull it down with, but once it's closed, it doesn't pop back open unless you apply some pressure to it. So I guess you could close it and open it if you had to, but it's not ideal. It doesn't have a latching system. Shells come out of Africa. They're made out of stainless steel, which was huge for me. They're going to last a lot longer. They should last a lot longer. What I really like about these, though, is a lot of these guys are running the racks in the bed of their truck, which I think is great. Weight-wise, it makes the most sense. This shell weighs about 175 pounds, so it is heavier than a truck bed rack. What I like though is it keeps your gear protected. It keeps it clean. In the rain, like we just got done having 16 inches of rain here in California, it will keep your gear dry. I just got this put on today, so I got a storm coming in a couple days here, and I'll be able to see if it leaks. I know one of the things people call out is that they think that scoop up there on the top, the positive pressure inlet or whatever they're calling that thing, can leak. So I plan on testing that, and I will let you know how that goes. It's incredibly sturdy. It has these rails up here so you can put a rack on it. Here's the best part of the shell, in my opinion. When the truck is just sitting there, it can hold 770 pounds on the top of this shell. So that is more than adequate for somebody like me and my wife and kids to get up there in a rooftop tent. When it's driving down the road, it can hold 330 pounds up on top. So that's pretty good for a camper shell. I don't think you're going to be able to do that in your Lear or your ARE shell. I have a question. This is a question for everybody watching this video. I've heard it called a truck cap, and I've heard it called a camper shell. What is it? I've always known it as a camper shell, but I don't think that's what it's called these days. So if you can comment down below and let me know what you think it's called, I'd love to hear it. All right, so closing this thing up. Very easy to close it. You can easily do it with one hand operation. While you're filming a YouTube video. It does come with 6 keys and a 3-year warranty. I did reach out to RSI, and I know my channel is just getting off the ground, but I wanted them to, kick me down something. They said that they're not willing to do that yet, but that's fine. I was going to buy it either way. It does have a very small gap in the back here. It's probably, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches at the most. There's that window for your truck light, so you can still see in the bed of your truck. And then it does have a third brake light up at the top that wires in, wires in right here. I got the shop to put this in. They charged me $145 to put it together, which took them, they said, a couple of hours, and then it didn't take them long to put it on. That was surprising. I would say at the most I was there about 30 minutes. So that was pretty cool. And I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good on the truck. I don't love, the only complaint I have other than the price is I don't love this. I wish that was optional, where I could pull it off or leave it on there. I could put a piece of black tape over it, but that's kind of chintzy. So I'll figure out something. That's really, as of right now, that's the only complaint I have about it. Happy to try and answer any questions you have. Like I said, I just got it today, so I can't do any kind of a review as far as any issues or what I really like or dislike about it, other than that logo that it has that I can't remove. Everything else is solid. I mean, I can definitely feel the weight on the bed of the truck when I'm driving it. It didn't seem like it held the truck back or anything. The truck's very, very powerful with that V8, so that wasn't an issue. I could just notice that it was back there. It does weigh around 175 pounds. Oh yeah, the only other thing I don't think I showed you, which you probably saw, but it's held in with 6 of these clamps. So it looks like all closed up. Yeah. One other thing I didn't touch on, They have a ton of accessories for these shells, at least made by RSI. As far as I know, there's nothing aftermarket yet, but I would imagine if they're successful enough, we're going to start seeing them. It sounds like they've been running these in Africa for a while now, and it's just now starting to hit the US market. They've been around for a little while, but they're starting to get popular. I know they're really popular with the Tacomas and the Jeep Gladiators. I have not seen anybody else do it yet on the Tundra. There's a lot of people talking about it. I know it's been done, but I haven't seen any videos or any kind of like long-term reviews on them. So I plan to do that for you in case you're looking into getting one for yourself. Really interested to see if it leaks when it rains here in a couple days. So I'll do a follow-up video on how it performs in the rain. My truck this morning was absolutely soaked. My garage isn't big enough to fit this thing in there, so I got to park outside. But that is it. That is my review on the RSI Evo truck cap / camper shell. So let me know your questions below if you have any. I'd love to hear your comments about it as well. If you think it was a incredibly expensive camper shell or cap, I totally agree with you. It was ridiculously expensive, but I did not want a fiberglass one. I've just seen those over the years and I know what happens to them. So I don't have a lot of experience with stainless ones that are powder coated like this one, but we'll see. We're going to find out what happens with it. Hopefully it was worth the investment. If you like this content, please feel free to subscribe down below, and yeah, like the video as well. I appreciate all the comments and feedback I've been getting thus far. I'm really trying to build a community with this channel around kind of any kind of truck, hiking, overland gear. It's just something that I'm passionate about, and I want to share that with everyone viewing the channel. So again, thanks a lot. One last thing while I'm still out here. I haven't showed it yet. I did black out the chrome badges on the truck. So they look pretty good. This is an OEM badge cover kit that I got. Cost me around 80 bucks, I think. Somewhere around there, 60 to $80 for that. But I think it looks really good. I got it on both sides, obviously. And then the last thing on my truck that I need to get rid of that's chrome are my wheels. Chrome colored, I should say, silver colored. And then probably going to do the taillights too at some point. So that's coming.